Welcome to Moving on the Mat with Dana. So today the yoga that we're going to focus on is going to be the heart chakra. So I started off with the root or base chakra maybe a week or two ago. We moved to sacral chakra and then solar plexus. So this is the next chakra up the spine, the heart chakra. So it is located sort of where you'd probably guess it would be located, in the heart, in the chest, sort of in the center of the chest. Its element is air. The colors associated with the heart chakra is actually like a peridot green and pink. Okay, so if you think of a rose, it's kind of like that. So rose with pink rose with a lot of petals. Okay, and then the green leaves growing up around it. That's sort of like the lungs. So heart chakra has to do with a lot to do with circulation, blood, lymphatic system, as well as the lungs and oxygen. So both elements are represented, and it is basically also deals with the obvious too, like love, compassion, not just romantic love, although there's an element of that for sure, but also just love of yourself, love of humanity, love of the earth. So just having a bigger sense of relationships and love. And the area or the age that we actually start to develop this a lot is between the ages of 22 and 28, which is sort of when most people are having a little bit more of their first really serious long-term relationship, generally speaking. So so we're going to focus on more or less opening the heart chakra, the shoulders and the back, because as we age, they do tend to roll forward, and we want to kind of counterbalance that by doing some things like back bends and heart chest open airs. Okay, so that's going to be what we're going to work on today. So just take everything as your own pace, as always. I'm doing this outside in a bit of a wooded area because, again, it's all the green around, which reminds me of the lungs and oxygen, since greenery and trees are sort of like the lungs of the earth, and we're kind of working on the lungs of our bodies. So I thought this would be a nice setting to do the heart chakra in. So we're going to get started right away. So we're going to start again just by warming up nice and simple. So I'm coming into all fours, and we're just going to do a regular cat-cow. So making sure hands are directly under your shoulders, palms grounding, shins grounding, and just gently coming up with a deep breath in, look up. And then exhale and empty it out, round out. Again, breathing in, scooping up, fill lungs up, look up. Arch round, empty it out, breathe out. And two more times, breathing in, fill those lungs up, open the chest up. Arch out, round out, empty it out. One last time, big breath in. Exhale, round and arch it out, breathe out, empty it out. Okay, I'm going to sink back to child pose, so just taking a little break, sinking back, resting back. Lengthening that spine out, and then we're going to come back up, and this time I'm going to come into a wave cat. Okay, so wave cat is the same as cat cow, but we're just going to make it more like a wave, moving forward and back. Okay, so you're going to start low, around those palms, scoop forward, take a deep breath in, open the chest, open the hips, and arch around and sink it back. So a couple more times, deep breath in, scoop along the ground, lengthen it, arch round, sink back. Let's do two more waves. Breathe in, lengthen up, arch out, round back. One more time. Scooping low, round those palms, open the chest, lengthen the spine, round and sink back, rest back. Let's go into child pose and then another rest here. Deep breath in and out. So for this next one, we're going to scoop out like a wave, but we're going to come all the way out into cobra. So you're going to ground those palms, scoop along the ground, open those hips, open the chest, and just hold here in cobra pose. So lengthening the spine, opening those hips, opening the chest, grounding those palms, feeling that stretch. Head is just relaxed on top. And then sink back, relax back, child pose again. And just take a few seconds to rest. For the next one, we're going to do the opposite. We're going to round up like a big wave coming into the shore, and then just end back in cobra. So opening hips, opening chest, lengthening spine, just like before. And then sink back, child pose again. Let's do two more times each way. So one more time, scoop low, lengthen up, deep breath in, open into cobra, lengthen the spine, open the chest. Round back, sink back, child pose. And then again, arching up towards the sky or the ceiling, rolling it out, unfurling at the end, back into cobra. And sink back to child pose one last time. Just relax back. Deep breath in and out. Take a few deep breaths here. We're gonna just come into down dog just to stretch out the legs a little. So grounding those palms again, coming to the back toes, and just sink back to down dog. Just take a little break here, stretch out, deep breath in and out, lengthen that spine. Feel that stretch and relax. Okay, so cobra being a small back bend, okay? And anytime you do a little back bend, you always want to follow it up with the forward bend, because the forward bend is our natural sort of human nature to go forward, but the back bends do help to balance out the spine and again help with that forward flexion and rounding of the shoulders that does happen over time. Okay, so let's take it, we're going to come next into a stronger stretch. We're going to come into puppy pose. So I've done this once or twice before in the videos. What we're going to do is we're going to reach those arms out, sink into it, opening the chest towards the ground, and just bringing the tailbone up. So you're coming down, it's a bit of a strong stretch, opening the chest and shoulders, sinking it down as much as comfortable for you, and getting that tailbone out. Deep breath in and out. So you're going to feel that a lot in the front of the chest and a little bit in the upper back, okay? We're going to do a little stretch to counterbalance that a little. We're going to do cat twist. So I'm going to reach one arm up, slide that hand through, shoulder and head comes down, looking out, reaching out, sinking down, and then just bringing that other leg out if you want, just to kind of help you ground and anchor through that foot, and also roll back a little deeper into the mid-back. Take a deep breath in and out here. Let's slowly bring that leg up and in, both palms to center. Let's try the other side. So we're going to go the other way. Reach up, slide it through, head and shoulders come down, reach out, look out, bring that leg out, and just gently, slowly, gradually roll yourself back. Breathe in and out. Come back in and up, and back into all fours. Okay, so a little bit more back work. We're going to start with just the bird dogs to warm up the spine again, so just to strengthen things out. So opposite arm, opposite leg, lengthening, balancing, keeping everything parallel to the ground. Hold steady and relax. Let's do the other side. Breathe out, extend, balance, lengthen, reach. Relax. Let's do a couple more sets. Opposite arm, opposite leg, lift, lengthen, reach, hold. Rest and relax. Again, breathe out, lengthen, balance, reach. Rest one more time each side, extending, opposite arm, opposite leg, lift, lengthen, reach, hold. And rest one more time. Extend out, balance out, reach out, relax. Okay, good. Let's come one more time into down dog. Stretch out those legs, lengthen that spine, and then we're going to come forward into plank, and I'm going to do a slow chaturanga down right to the bottom of the mat. Okay, from here, we're going to work on some locust lifts. So you can have arms long, but I'm just going to keep my elbows bent and my forehead resting on the back of the hand. So here again, we're going to lift off the ground and opening the chest, opening the legs, opening the hips. So just relaxing down, deep breath in, and then try to lift, lengthen as much as you can. Opening chest, back, shoulders, lift, lengthen, look to the ground though, and then rest. Let's do 4 more. Breathe in. Exhale, lengthen off the ground. Lift those legs, open the hips. Rest. 2 more times. Deep breath in. Breathe out, extend. Look to the ground, but lift it up. Lengthen up. Rest down. 1 more time. Deep breath in. Exhale, legs lift, chest lift, open chest, lengthen spine, and relax. Okay. Next, we're going to just come into another little back bend. These are all little back bends. Sphinx pose. So elbows are directly under shoulders, palms grounding on the floor, tailbone just lengthening out to the back of the mat, and you're opening the chest and lengthening the spine. Take a deep breath in and out, open the chest up, elbows ground down, and then just relax right to the ground. We're going to open that front hip here. So opening the front hip, head's relaxing, and just feeling a little stretch in the front hip and thigh. We're getting ready for the next back bend. Relax that leg down. Let's switch to the other side. Bring the opposite leg up. Open that front hip up. Deep breath in and out. So feeling that stretch in the front hip and thigh. Okay. So the next one we're going to do is bow pose. We're going to grab both those legs. Keep everything parallel. Resting down. Deep breath in. And as you breathe out, again, you're just going to lift and lengthen off the ground as much as you can. Open the chest. Lift those legs. Lengthen it up. And relax. Take a break. all the way down. Deep breath in and out. So one final bow pose, one final lift. Grabbing those back legs, keeping the legs parallel. Heads down to start with, just relax. Deep breath in. Exhale, lengthen up, open the chest up, lift those legs up, lengthen the spine, and rest. Break. Relax. Breathe into it. Okay, so like I said, every time you do a back bend, you want to follow it up with a forward bend. So I'm going to bring those knees in, and I'm going to sink back to child pose. Just relax. Let the tailbone grow long and heavy. Deep breath in and out. Lengthen that spine. Come into the back toes. And just walk the dog. Pedal the feet. Stretch out those back legs. Relax head, neck, shoulders. Feel that full body stretch. Deep breathing and lengthening. And coming down. So again, these are back bends. They're a little of a more challenging pose than some poses that I sometimes show. We're going to just finish off with sitting and breathing. Okay, so again, just take a quiet minute. Just try to relax. I'm kind of on a hill here, so it's a little hard to totally relax, but we're going to just take a minute to breathe. Okay, and we're going to finish off with the extended inhalation. So this is going to help build lung capacity. It's the opposite of the extended exhalation, which I did in the last video. And again, it might be a little more challenging, so always just do what you feel comfortable with. And again, if you know you have some heart issues or lung issues or ear, nose issues, you may not want to do these exercises. So starting with even breath in, even breath out, then we're going to build the inhale to 5, then out 4. Breathe in for 6, out 4. We'll try to 10. Let's see how it goes. So here we go. Take your time breathing in. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 2, 3, 4. Breathing in. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. 2, 3, 4. Breathing in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale. 2, 3, 4. Breathing in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale. 2, 3, 4. Breathing in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Exhale. 2, 3, 4. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Exhale. 2, 3, 4. Let's just breathe in. Back to regular breathing. Fill those lungs up. Fill it with oxygen. Try to relax and quiet the mind. If you want to just take a little simple twist. Opening chest, back, shoulders. And to the other side. And a deep breath in. Let's bring those arms up. Fill those lungs up. Look up. Coming down. Thank you for moving on the mat with Dana. And I hope you do like this video and consider subscribing. And again, these are just a few exercises to open the chest, to open the heart chakra, helps to lengthen the spine, balance it out. And we'll see you again in Moving on the Mat with Dana. Namaste.